Good evening, America. In preparation for the midterm elections November 6th, I thought it would be nice if we had a little chat. Why? Because since November 8th, 2016, our nation has never been more threatened. I'm a retired military Vietnam veteran who once supported Republican principles when the party defended the Constitution by impeaching a lawless President Nixon. That party no longer exists. Our norm-shattering, unpredictable president, with full support of congressional Republican leadership, is systematically dismantling the foundations of our democracy. With little respect or knowledge of our Constitution, President Trump has reversed the progress of 241 years of nation building. Our president, unfortunately, is a serial liar. Trump has stripped us of our sense of unity, our national dignity, our dedication to the ideal of freedom for all. He denies Russian influence in our elections and leaves our allies concerned about the current chaotic leadership in the U.S. Trump administration policies are a threat to the health of our citizens and the preservation of our natural resources. EPA Secretary Pruitt is systematically rolling back environmental policies for clean water and denies climate change. Interior Secretary Zinke is reducing the size of national parks, increasing park fees, and wants to permit drilling and mining in and around our national parks. Republican congressional leaders are nominating ultra-partisan candidates as federal judges. The Republicans' tax cut balloons our national debt by $1.5 trillion while favoring corporations. Republicans allow for religious exemptions for healthcare workers and reverse the Affordable Care auction for millions. Worst of all, Republican congressional leaders stand silent and even ignore false accusations against our democratic institutions and public servants. Who is to be held responsible for this relentless unraveling of our national values? Look into a mirror. I know you are afraid. You lost your job to globalization, innovation, or robotic industries. You lost your home to a financial crisis and haven't seen a meaningful pay raise in decades. Along with continuous wars, terrorism, natural disasters, you were robbed of your common sense. Don't let your fear and inaction get the best of you. Democracy demands participation. Silence is not your friend. Silence is obedient consent. If you close your eyes, your mind, your heart to the destructive, corrupt gutting of our governmental agencies, if you do not demand separation of church and state, if you do not demand support for our justice system and the FBI, then you play into the hands of the headline-grabbing president and his Republican congressional supporters. If you do not see what I see, then go about your daily lives as if nothing has changed. But if you feel what I feel, then use your voices, link your arms, march, show up outside the gates of the White House. But most of all, be there with your friends, your neighbors, your beloved community at the polls on November 6th and vote. Together we shall give them a 6th of November that shall never, ever be forgot. Resist, march, then vote in every election. Thank you, America.